Hello, everyone who tunes in today. Quick little story here in Entertainment Weekly. Black Panther Wakanda Forever gobbled up the competition for its third week at number one, and I just gotta say, what competition? Seriously. Meanwhile, Disney's animated Strange World had a pretty ordinary debut this Thanksgiving weekend. Black Panther Wakanda Forever continued its benevolent rule of the box office over the Thanksgiving weekend, pulling $64 million over 5 days. This brings the MCU sequel to a domestic total of $367 million in just 3 weeks. The film, starring Lupita Nyong'o, Letitia Wright, Denai Guerrero, Angela Bassett, Winston Duke, and Tanaka Hirata, became the second highest debut of 2002 when it opened with $180 million in its first week. Wakanda is doing well overseas as well, with a haul of $78 million over the weekend for a global total of $676 million. It just might hit $1 billion. It might get there. If it keeps doing, if it doesn't have any real competition coming up, it could be doing well. Now, why isn't Strange World doing any better? Well, some people say it's the identity politics that came before anything else, and I gotta say I kind of agree, honestly, because when the very first thing I heard about this movie is that it had, and this is a quote-unquote, the first LGBTQ plus lead character in the movie. And there is nothing wrong with that, in an animated Disney movie anyway. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, honestly. But when you lead with that, that's when people are going to have an issue. People that don't like all the identity politics stuff, when you lead with that, that's what's going to cause people to tune out and not care anymore. Now, this is just an example of what I mean by that. When the movie first came out, or when the movie was first even talked about, that is the only thing I knew about the movie. The fact that it had Disney's first LGBTQ plus character in a lead role. And as time went on, where the movie should have been being advertised and talked about, and anticipation built up for the movie, I heard nothing. I don't know about anybody else, but I heard nothing about the movie. And whenever they first announced it months ago, again, the LGBTQ character is the only thing I knew about the entire movie. I knew nothing about the plot. And this is a prime example of what I'm talking about right here. Up until I read this article, I had zero idea who was even in the movie. Jake Gyllenhaal, Dennis Quaid, Gabrielle Union, and Lucy Liu. I had zero idea that any of them were even in the movie. Normally, whenever there's an animated movie coming out, they do interviews with the cast, the crew. You know, we've got Jake Gyllenhaal, we've got Dennis Quaid, we've got Gabrielle Union, we've got Lucy Liu, and brag about your voice actors, who you've got doing your voices. But in this case, that just fell to the wayside. Now, it used to be, say, whenever you had a Robin Williams doing the voice of the genie. Robin Williams, rest in peace. But whenever you had a Robin Williams or anybody of equivalent status doing the voice of an animated Disney character, that's what you led with. That's, you bragged about your cast, and then you gave details about other things in the movie. And as unfortunate as it may be, I mean, like I said, it doesn't, I mean, the fact that the character is LGBTQ plus, to me, personally, wouldn't matter. It's the fact that that's what they led with. And that's all you knew. And that's where a lot of people tune out. Whenever it's like the first thing, that's the first thing they talk about. They don't talk about their great cast. They don't talk about their great animation. They want to lead with the politics, the identity politics, and that's where they go. And like I said, up until I read this article, zero idea of who was even in the movie. And that's a shame, to be honest. But tell me what you think, please. I appreciate everybody who tuned into the video. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.